She had like a page boy hat on and jeans, and she was like a modern day Holly Hobbie.
Yep, I got the movies.
And she has a doll of that, but not the kind that I had when I was little.
Yeah, the modern one, I saw those. She was very pale, and they did DVDs. Oh my gosh, one of them made me want to cry. I think it was the very first DVD, which I have all of them. Oh, I'm undoing the seam. The stuffing inside the dolls is a gray color. It's really a bunch of thread fibers. That's very dark. So I'm doing the seams. If you want to, you can look at me live on YouTube. I decided to do Holly Hobbie Restoration Part 1. And so I'm cutting the seams. I'm doing it now live. And yep, so I'm doing this here.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm already live, sweetie. It's okay. You're fine. Okay. I haven't called your name, so no one knows your name. No one knows who I'm talking to or anything like that. Okay. So don't worry. You know I'm going to respect that. Hi, my dolls. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Amber. I started the process of the restoration of the Holly Hobbie rag doll. I took her clothes off, and I'm undoing the seams. As you see, I'm cutting them open, and that's the original stuffing inside, everyone. And I'm going to replace this with white stuffing, and it's going to look better. And I'm going to dye all of this. So we're going to wash her, make her look brand new again. And I'm going to use iron-on interfacing that's going to make the fabric stronger and not as thin. So we're going to restore her better than new. And guess what? I have my very own 32-inch doll coming. But what I'm going to do with this, once I've undone all the seams and everything, and after I've washed it, and after I've dyed it to look brand new again, I'm going to trace it and make a pattern so that I can actually make a 32-inch Holly Hobbie doll, and I can paint her to look the same or update it or anything, but I will have a pattern to make a 32-inch Holly Hobbie doll. Wow, this is really thin, so I'm glad that I think I'm probably going to just, I got 3 yards of the interfacing, but I think I'm going to pick some more up. I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. I'm talking to you, sweetie. Hello.
Good idea.
Amber saying, is one of your subscribers on the phone with you? I can't. Well, no, I'm talking to a subscriber, but she's also a close friend of mine.
I don't care. You say it's me.
It's Jenny. I'm on the phone with Jenny. Yeah, I just, y'all know Jenny is just my girl. I remember everyone knows I would get so excited. Look, you posted, it's me. Okay, so I'm pushing all of this out. It's out. Ew, it looks like, look at, you see what that looks like, Jenny? Did you see it?
Oh my gosh.
That's what's,
like sausage roll.
It looks nasty, doesn't it? That's what they stuffed her with. Everyone is saying, hi, Jenny, you rock. I told Jenny, she's amazing. Jenny is amazing. But look at this. It's thread. This is all thread. Look. They just took, it looks to me like they just took stuff from the floor. Look on the inside. They just took cuttings from the floor, made it into this, and stuffed these dolls with thread. God. It's nothing but thread. Oh God, it makes me feel like I want to vomit. It's just like they just swept cuttings up off the floor and stuffed the rag doll with it. So as you can see, I'm doing this here. This is the arm. Look at the stains. So like I said, yes, isn't that gross? Now you know why, like my other Holly Hobbie I showed all of you, I did this to her. Look, Melissa said, Selena, don't. Oh, she probably meant, I felt like I want to throw up looking at it. It's just all of these different little pieces of remnants of threads and gray cotton mess or something. I don't know. I'm cutting all of the threads very gently because I'm going to have to wash all this. What you laughing at? Look, you ain't got tickled.
Lovely dog. Lovely dog. I'm going to be sick.
Yeah, I didn't know she was stuffed with that. My hands are itching, girl. Yeah, this is definitely could be a job. But also, everyone gets to see how dedicated I am when it comes to restoring dolls, just so people can continue loving dolls that they've had for years. Pat's had this doll since the 70s. Her son bought it for her. And I want her to be able to continue enjoying this doll. See, there's her arm. All of the stitches are out. And that blob of cotton is out. No, I'm not putting that back in her. I'm putting brand new white cotton fiber back in her.
Yeah, imagine the dust in it.
I imagine the dust in it, but it just looks like something a horse pooped out. So one arm is off, so I'm not worried. Someone said, I'm playing with the Barbie styling head that I rooted. Ooh, that sounds pretty. A lot of the thread right here, it's already been stretched, so it's kind of loose. So that's how come I'm able to just cut it so easily. Yeah. So you get to see. But she's not going to be this loose. When I'm done with her, this type of stuffing is sort of, it's heavy. It's not fluffy. And for a rag doll of this caliber, she needs that fluffiness to fill her out so she doesn't look wrinkly in the face or her body. And that's what I'm going to do.
Big job.
It's a big job. It is. And plus, I'm having to take the entire doll apart. And I have to buy the interfacing. I am a doctor. Well, I took doll making classes. I showed you all the rag doll I made. And, you know, I've had her for a few years.
I love her. She's so beautiful.
I know. To me, I call her Snow White. Everyone says she looks like me. I said, of course, me with makeup. So, see, I got this arm already off. Pat, if you're watching, don't worry, honey. Your doll, I know this looks bad, but I'm going to read video of the entire process so you can appreciate and have something that you can watch over and over, and to show the love and care that I put into other people's dolls and to providing restoration and to making your dolls look better than new again. But so that they're also reinforced to last many more years, in fact, better than what they were. But where's that compact? She'll be beautiful. She will. The doll's gonna be gorgeous by the time I'm done. I mean, look what I did. I did my other Holly Hobbie. So I know I can do this one, and that's what I'm going to do.
Yep.
So tomorrow I'm going to be buying pink and orange dye because I'm going to dye this part of the doll and the arm fabric. All of that's going to be washed. It's going to be freshly dyed and everything. And we're going to make this doll look as close to new as possible. Because she has a little hole in her face right there, but we're going to fix this up. I'm going to use something to patch that up. So basically, you know how patches are? You know when you get a hole in your jeans and you go get a patch? Well, the iron-on stitchery stuff, it's sort of like that, but you can buy it by the yard. And I'm going to use it on the inside of the entire body, of the arms and the legs, everything. And it's going to be an extra layer bonded onto the doll's body fabric. Oh, that's so sweet, lovely dolls. Amber, what year is this doll? Oh, girl, don't you cry. You all right. Jenny, honey, you have become iconic in my doll world. What? Is it true?
Thank you for saying that. I remember I'm like tearing up. I need to like get the rock out of my throat.
Oh. Well, I call it like it is. I just thank God that I've been blessed with so many amazing people through YouTube, to be honest. I've been blessed with the people that follow me and subscribe to me because, I mean, I don't think a lot of YouTubers have that. A lot of YouTubers do not have this. Like with my channel, it's more about, we spread more love and support in the dog community for each other. And that's not happening with a lot of people. They don't go live. They're untouchable. So a lot of YouTubers, they're untouchable. What I mean by untouchable, you don't have real communication with them. You really don't.
No.
And so for me, Pat came across the video where I restored a Hobbie doll, and she was wondering if I could restore this doll that her son bought her for Christmas when he was a child. Wow, look at the holes. You see the holes in her fabric? Yeah. That's why I have to take the entire doll apart, and I'm going to wash it in the washer. It shouldn't rip because it's not no stuffing in it. So once it's clean, then I'm going to dye it after we dyed the fabric to be basically about the color, almost like the color of my pajama shirt, which is darker in person than in the camera. So I'm going to dye our fabric with the pink and orange. And then I'm going to iron Fusion. I'm going to have it the same size as all of the fabric I'm cutting. Me saludas a Dixie. No me digas Donna. People hear my mom call me Donna and they want to call me Donna. Donna isn't my name. Esparza is not my last name either. And that reminds me when those bullies were trying to be like they were saying Selena Esparza. That's like a stage name. Oh, wow. I think she has dry rot. This doll, this hand has some dry. She has some rotting on her fabric. Well, dry rot. Fabric can get dry rot from being so dry, but I think it's where the doll was probably just, I mean, you know, she's in, this is what we call like an antique, I think. What is this, 1970 what?
Oh, yeah, antique for sure.
So I'm being very careful. I'm only cutting the stitches where she was sewn together. But the good thing is when I iron, once I wash this and dye it and then iron it out, I'm going to use the stuff. It's going to be ironed on the inside. Ooh, okay, there's a sausage roll. Dixie no está aquí en el cuarto. Okay, so we're pulling out. We're taking this out. Oh God, that doesn't look good. But that was inside of all my other dolls. Some of them had white. Wow, look at the hole. See, there's a hole. There's a hole. So that's why I'm having to be careful with this because we want Pat to still enjoy her original doll. So this is what they call restoration. And I'm going to restore this doll to look new again, and where she can continue to enjoy it. And with the fusible, the iron-on fusion, that is going to make this original fabric stronger and thicker and protective. Look, lovely doll, just like I can't. How it gets better. It gets better. Well, you fused it. Yes, the fusing, this is the outside, but when I fuse, I'm going to have it on the inside. You're not going to see it. So yeah, and I have to make sure I line up these holes. So now I'm thinking, because I want the fusion to match. Instead of, I don't want the holes to look white. I might have to just wash it, iron it out, then apply the fusion. Oh no, I'm gonna dye it, then apply the fusion. And I might have to dye the fusion as well. You know, like first wash it and then let it dry and iron it, and then apply the fusion, and then dye the fusion with the fabric. Can y'all believe all of the stuff that I can do?
Amazing.
I don't know. I just love dolls. I love dolls. I love buying dolls to play with. I love rag dolls. I love Cabbage Patch. I love all kinds. I love all kinds of dolls. I mean, I even love these antique rag dolls. Oh, wow, Melissa has a Raggedy Ann from 1975. I have the Raggedy Ann pattern to make a Raggedy Ann up to 36 inches tall. Una pregunta, ¿cuándo me vas a cocinar otra vez? ¿Quién te dije que voy a cocinar por ti otra vez? ¿Quién te dije que te me vas a ver otra vez? What, no te gusta como Carolina te cocina? I asked him, doesn't he like the way Caroline cooks for him? My husband cheated on me with someone else. So there we are. There's her other arm. It has a little dry rot, but we are going to fix this up. Yeah. So tomorrow my mom's going to go with me. I'm going to get the dye. So you see, look at that. They didn't even sew her entire leg on good. Me and Jenny are the same age. That's what Melissa said.
Woohoo!
Now see here the way, look, you see how heavy that looks at her head, how it pulls it back? Look how wrinkly that looks. Y'all remember this, okay? Because when I restore her, she's not going to have any of this. I'm going to use new modern stuffing. This is going to be lighter and fluffier. And we are going to make her amazing.
She's going to be beautiful.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I've done this before, so that's... Now, why do you see the inside of her body? The stuffing in her body is not even the same color as her arms and legs. They use a completely different stuffing. And this thread is actually clear. It's like, what is that stuff when people go fishing? Fishing line. It took me a minute. I'm country. I'm not that country. But I've done everything from sewing, making dolls to, you name it. But, you know, for me, when it comes to restoring a doll, restoration like this, I think it's very special because I'm restoring a doll that means something to someone. You know what I mean? Uh-oh, wait, you have to check your Target now. Who, me? Oh my gosh, why? What is it?
Yes,
what is it online?
Because they say that they have Barbie Extra and Bella Parker doll.
Oh, really? Okay, I'm paused. Let me see. Oh my gosh. Target.com. See those two. They are this size, 32 inches. We got them. They're coming. Oh, there we go. Let me see. Parker, Bella Parker. I'd rather buy her in the store because I won't want thick hair, but Bella Parker, Rainbow High. Okay. Look, someone said this is fun. Oh, there she is. Okay. Wait, is she in a store near me? Oh, it's in stock at Durham. It's in stock at my local store.
Go tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. My nose itches. I can't, I'm going to the other way. Oh, maybe the other Target. There's one by Hobby Lobby where I'm going to get some stuff. I want to go to Hobby Lobby. Okay, let me look at Barbie Extra.
What?
Barbie Extra. Look what y'all got me doing. Look, Lovely Doll says I'm getting them right now.
Oh my gosh.
I don't see Barbie Extra. Yeah, I did put in Barbie Extra. Is that what they're called at Target.com? Are they called Barbie Extra?
That's what it says on the box.
Oh, you done got it? When I lived in the mountains, when I lived in Morganton, I bought a Holly Hobbie, brand new in the box. I got it for $100. I can't believe it's been 2 years ago, 2.5 years, something like that. No, not it. Oh, God, I don't see it. I'm looking at Barbie Extra. I'm not finding. Oh, look, see how red? Can you see it on the camera now? You see how red I am? Yeah, I'm broke out. This is a rash from how bad my my anxiety got and panic got. I broke out from stress, from being shut. I was closed up in an elevator, and it made me panic with anxiety so bad, and I didn't have a medication on me. It was a horrible experience. No te voy a responder, cabrón. I am not seeing the Barbie Extra. I mean, I found the Rainbow High doll. Oh, God, I'm talking through this. Barbie Extra dolls. Y'all know what? This is Barbie. They're going to have so many of those dolls everywhere. I'm feeling a thread from this doll. Oh, it's a piece of her hair. Oh, I can put in newest. Relevance. Yes, newest. Duh, I don't know why I didn't think about that. I need another bottle of water. That says Rainbow High Bella. Oh, I'm a Wow Ava the Ballerina, $35. Who is, ooh. What in the world? Oh, what is I'm a Wow Sophia the Unicorn? What kind of dolls are these? Have y'all seen these? Look.
What the heck?
They got wigs or the hair changes or something. Okay, they said that these are not online yet. The Barbie Extra, Barbie Extra. Oh God, I'm gonna have to take anxiety medication. I'm getting anxiety, and I'm just sitting here doing nothing. I swear, guys, when I got shut up in that thing in the elevator, it just really did a number on me. It really messed me up.
It takes a while to get over that.
Oh God, I panicked so bad. It was horrible. Okay, I'm not seeing it. It's okay. Me and my mom, we're going to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. I'm going to get my dye there. I'm going to see what else they have around on sale and see what happens. Right now, I'm looking at the puppy dolls. So. No, not Puppy. Bella. How can I not remember that name? It's from Twilight. Look how red my face is. You see how pink my face is? That's stress. I am so stressed. Y tengo un pinche colero para un marido. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they do have craft dolls at Hobby Lobby. I'm going tomorrow. This is the thing. My mom has to have surgery Wednesday. So that's why I'm starting this now. What did you up about? What is it? What is it? Hello?
That she found $100 bill in the parking.
Who? Oh my God, lovely dolls. The best part was when I found them. Oh my God, girl. I hope I find I wish I could find $100 bill. Okay, let me see. How do I change this? Oh, snap. Oh, no. I gotta redo this. Oh my
God. Amber's talking about craft dolls. What's that?
They sell 18-inch dolls, and they're usually ugly. I'm sorry. The ones I seen were ugly. I'm having to edit this because I have a new phone number. Edit. Selena, I'm not saying my last name. I'm putting in my new phone number. Oh, there it is. Okay. There, yes. This is my new cell phone. Look, it's got Elsa. My case.
Oh my gosh.
I did it. I bought the stickers. These are puffy stickers. I did it myself.
You did it yourself?
Yeah, I put them. I bought the case. It was already broke.
Handy.
I didn't buy it. A friend bought it from me.
Love, love, love it.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm about to burn up. What in the blaze does she want help? Oh my God. Melissa's like, what in the blaze does she want help? I wonder who she's talking about. Okay, there we go. Save cars. I have to change. So not going through. Oh my God. Okay, that one. Okay. Pin. The Rainbow High dolls were so popular. They had the tall Elsa doll for $35. The one with the hands where they light up. Oh my God, please don't play with my feelings like that, child.
No, don't tell me that.
Why is this not going faster? Oh. Are you kidding? That big Elsa one for that cheap? ¿Por qué te importa? Tú andabas con otra vieja. God, why is this happening to me? Why am I going through this now?
Should she get the doll for $35?
Yes, I would. I would get her. That's that big Elsa doll that sings and her hands light up and stuff. Yes, I would. I would get her for that. Oh, Jesus. I need a moment. Oh. This is my new pocketbook. It's huge and leather. Oh, darn. Okay, so tomorrow morning, I'm going to end up having to go to the bank. I have to cash a check to get the stuff for the dye and stuff for her doll. The good thing is I will have the money, so if they have the bill, I can get her. So that's good news. Oh my God, I feel like I'm about to burn up, but like I can't breathe.
I wonder if it has something to do with the stuffing.
No, it's anxiety. I'm cutting my fan on. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm having anxiety. Maybe a little panicky in front of everybody. Done. I did it. Okay, so I did use this here to get Bella Parker, so at least I have one I know is coming on the way, and hopefully she's a good one. If she's not, I can always complain about that and they'll replace it or whatever. So I don't care. I love the Rainbow High dolls. These are my favorite dolls right now. Okay, everybody. Yep, it went through. Good. Thank you. Goody. Woohoo! Bella Parker on the way. So if I see one in person, I'll get that one too. Because I really love those dolls. I don't know how long they will keep making them, but darn it, I just got up and didn't get water. I'm going to be honest. Everyone, I feel relief. When first I was shocked. I couldn't believe. Ese Pedro pago, la verdad. Tú no me pagas nada. ¿Por qué estás preocupado por Pedro? Pedro no tiene nada que ver conmigo, like, really. Can you believe this? Alfredo is on here worried about who bought my new cell phone when, yes, married me legally, but then cheated on me with someone else for the past 6 months. Who is he to ask who bought my new cell phone?
Amen.
I mean, seriously. You cheated on me. Get over yourself. You're not that special. And I don't care who you are. If you're wrong or do me wrong, I put you in your place. Because he's my husband. I am married to him.
That's only legality.
So I don't lie about that. I mean, I tell people I'm married. I don't lie. Husband was deported and he cheated on me. Me engañaste con otra mujer. It's okay, Melissa. The thing is this, I understand the fact that as a basically public influencer here on YouTube and as a public person influencer, I understand that there are aspects of my life that I don't own, I don't have privacy to. And because he comes on here in my live feed, when I'm live, he's coming on here and he's putting it out there. So, you know, te dije claro, usted no debe de hablar de unas cosas aquí para todo mundo, porque yo tengo más de 300,000 personas que ven mis videos. He don't understand. Jenny, you saw what I showed you. I have like 300,000 people who actually watch worldwide, all over the world. And I try not to talk about a lot of personal stuff to protect that. You know, yo trata de no hablar las cosas personales delante del mundo. Todos saben, soy una señora casada. Todos saben que mi esposo no está conmigo. Ahora todos saben, mi esposo me engañaste. Yo no te engañé, tú me engañaste a mí. And I have a picture of him with his arms wrapped around the other girl. She contacted me and sent it to me. I told him, I said, if you want her, go. So here we are getting personal conversation all up in Selena's tea. But you know what? If you hear it come from my mouth, it's the truth. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm not going to deny it. I'm not going to hide it. I'm always going through hell. So that's just how it, like I said, you see, I'm broke out. I'm rash. This is a rash all here. Stress. My anxiety is so bad lately. I'm telling y'all.
Your rash is getting worse.
I can't handle it. It's getting worse because he's on here talking about that. You see it getting better?
Yep.
Y'all, I'm sorry. This is prescription. It is my anxiety medication because I do not want to have a panic attack or anxiety attack live.
Melissa says, get a doll.
Girl, look around me. They're everywhere. Usted ya la cogiste esa mujer. Usted ya me engañaste con esa mujer. Es tarde, señor. Well, Erica, I spent the tea. He putting it at the time he don't have nothing to do with her. I said, it's too late. He's been with her for 6 months, intimately. He laid down with her, so you know what I'm saying? It's too late for you to cut her off. The only reason he cut her off was because she contacted me. I told his daddy. His daddy and his mom cussed him out for being stupid and for cheating on his wife. I don't, ladies, people of all ages, this video was meant for everyone of all ages, but to all of you, everyone out there, I don't care if you're male or female, if you're in a relationship or a marriage and the person you're with, you see, this is why I love dolls. You see why I love dolls now, the comfort they're giving me? Because my husband doesn't take care of me, doesn't help me. does nothing for me but stress me out. Oh, you know I cussed her out. But then I told her, no, I told her thank you because it had to have been very hard for her to contact the married man's wife and to send me pictures of him with her. And this was the second time she's done this year. So this is his fault. He did this, but then yet she chose to be with a married man. She chose to lay down with him. So, you know, that's why I've been so stressed. That's why I've been going through so much lately. And yes, it's hard. It hurt. It broke my heart. Rompiste mi corazón.
He puts another comment, but I don't understand it.
Something about evidence. Yo tengo las pruebas y sabes que tú estás acusándome de un hombre y aquel hombre nunca me está en una foto abrazándome. Tú estabas abrazando a ella detrás. No vi la foto, yo te mandé. Yeah, see, he talks about Pedro Eduardo, but there are no photos of me and Pedro Eduardo hugging or him putting his arms around me. There's nothing like that. It's a big difference. Un gran diferencia. Big difference. Okay, we've got the cotton out of her body, torso here. I'm going to detach her legs. I have to be very careful, but the good thing is that fabric, I can reinforce it. So now I'm putting the stuffing here in this box, as you all can see. I am not going to reuse that. Oh, he's saying he wants to see the evidence where he laid down with her. The photo, and then her family said he stayed with her. That's enough evidence. I don't need more.
And her phone call?
I got the phone call. I got the photos. And do you know what he said to me? He told me in a message that, first of all, because of what the other person, do you remember how they bullied me live on here? He called me what they said. Then he turned around and said I was old. Yeah. Well, if he's the same age as me, he's calling me old, then he must be her grandpa or something. Now he's talking about send him where he was with her. I put it on his Facebook page. ¿Sabes qué? Cállate, cabrón. No seas pendejo. Yo la mandé a tu papá y la mandé a tu hermana también. I sent the photos to his mom and his sister. Everybody knows it. He's trying to be stupid. If he weren't an alcoholic, he would pay attention. See, this is why if you end up in a relationship with someone who's not bringing something good and positive to the table, it's going to hurt. It's like pulling a Band-Aid. Yes, Sam, I am providing intensive surgery on Hobbie. We are giving her full restoration. So I'm gently taking out her seams. It is very detailed work because this all is not mine. Someone is paying me to restore her. So I'm taking out all of her original stuffing here. I'll put that over there. I've already done her arms, you see. So what's going to happen tomorrow, I'm going to get pink and orange dye. And I'm going to wash. I'm taking her apart like this completely. I'm going to wash all of these fabric pieces, and then I'm going to dye them. The flesh skin color. Skin color. Oh, hi, Mary. It's good to have you on. Yes, I'm going to have to do a complete restoration on Hobbie. Well, it's Carrie. But still, we all know it's a Hobbie doll, an original rag doll. And I'm having to cut out all the seams. I'm going to get by the yard iron-on interfacing. Wait, Lovely Dolls is going, well, she's driving. I'm broke out. Look at me. You look at, you see it comes here all the way down. Yo tengo una lógica de donde estoy estresada. Usted no me ayudes. Es un pinche cabrón. Ya la verdad no sirve. Oh my Lord. So yes, we are performing extensive surgery on this Holly Hobbie dog character. But we're going to be taking, this is outside. So this inside, I'm going to iron interfacing to make it stronger. Oh, a Benadryl. I don't know if I have that or not. I think I should. Benadryl help. This is from anxiety. I'm broke out from anxiety. I just took something to help me with my anxiety. It looks expensive, but basically the shipping is going to be about $25 to ship her back to Arizona. She sent me $100 check, and with the money that covers the shipping. But I'm also going to have to buy the dye, and I have to look at yarn because I'm going to cut a piece of this off to match it. I'm going to give her thicker hair. We're going to blush her cheeks after I dye her and she's dry. This takes about 3 or 4 days. So while this doll's body, I'm taking it apart right now because while I wash it in the washing machine tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a video repainting and cleaning and repainting the winter where I did my drawing contest. Yes, well, you know thing or not, I have no one that helps me with my stress, Mary. No one. I have a husband. He's cheated on me and he's made me more stressed. So to everyone who's in a bad relationship, get out. Just rip that Band-Aid off at once and get out of that bad marriage or relationship. If you can't get a divorce, who cares? Get out of that bad relationship. Eso tiene mucho tiempo atrás. You were talking about who rented a car back when I went to my doctor's appointments to come to Durham. That's been over 2 years ago. I need someone now, not 2 years ago. He's been a bad husband, so bad influence, bad husband. So here's her leg. I'm going to set it gently over there and get the other one off. See, I have to be gentle because I have to sew all of these pieces back together. And there's so many people who collect these original Holly Hobbie rag dolls. And because the dolls are made of fabric, they get dry rot, they get tears, they get holes. This doll has holes, discoloration. I'm going to fix all of that. This is why I decided to come back live on YouTube to show part 1. And that is this is how you begin the process of restoration. For a rag doll, you have to take the doll apart completely. And that's, this is it. Well, this is for Pat. She's watching, so she may not tonight. She may not be watching tonight, but Mary,
might be a good thing.
I've always loved dolls. And the thing is, when I grew up, I didn't get dolls. I had to get old hand-me-down dolls. So you see the difference in the color? Her arms and legs are stuffed with gray remnants of threads and stuff. The body is stuffed with real cotton. Yeah, it looks like shredded wheat or something. So I'm reaching into her head. I'm pulling this out. So Pat, if you're watching, I'm trying to be as gentle as possible. So I'm just going to have to, I'm taking your doll all the way apart. And then we're going to reinforce this, wash the fabric. We're going to dye it fresh. And I'm going to apply iron interfacing on the inside part of the body. And then after that's done, when it dries, I'm going to sew it back together and I'm going to stuff it with brand new stuffing. This is heavy, so the stuffing I'm going to use is going to be new. It's going to be modern. It's going to be fluffy, so her face and body is going to be full and very soft. And she's going to be able to enjoy her doll for many, many more years to come. Many more years. I'm also going to take these parts and I'm going to make a pattern out of this doll's body, because I have one that's 16 inches, but not 31 or 32 inches tall. I'm gently and forcefully pulling this out at the same time. Yeah, they put a lot of mess in it. But see, back in the 70s, this doll, I'm pretty sure she was very pretty and full. Okay, so the thing is, right here on her face, there is a hole right there. So this is why I had to take her apart and apply the fit. When I take her apart, I dye it and put the facing on the back side, and it's going to patch that little hole up. So hopefully you won't see it as much. And then I'm going to dye the doll for fabric and stuff like that. And oh my gosh, this is glued on.
Oh no, glue.
Well, the thing is that glue, it's not like crazy glue, something else, basically. So I'm gently trying to get the hat off. Look at the paper that was in her hat.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Well, listen to Jenny. Jenny is like freaking out.
I could not touch it. I could not.
She's like, I couldn't. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking because I can't get the hair and stuff or the hat off. And it might come off while I wash it. Okay. I'm cutting our hair off. I mean, you have to understand this doll is, to be honest, it's an American treasure. It's iconic. Back in this time, what that show Little House on the Prairie was on, that was huge. Yeah, she's getting new hair. No, blow dryer. No, I can't. This fabric is very, very fragile and old. So I don't want to use a blow dryer. I don't want to apply any kind of heat. I don't, because it can discolor her face, which is very faded. Yeah. And the thing is, the yarn is also faded, so I'm not going to get the same color. I'm going to definitely do my best to make it look good. I mean, when I lived in Morganton, I bought these rag dolls off eBay. And they were delivered. I bought one in the box, never opened. Pero yo nunca pensé que mi esposo me vas a engañar. Yo nunca imaginé que me vas a faltar respeto, que me vas a tratar como basura, me vas a decir groserías. So, yeah. So, as you can see, some of this is coming off. I have to be careful because usted es la problema. No seas un naco. No. Why is he telling me that I don't want to fix our problem? And I told him, I said, fix what problem? I said, you are the problem.
He needs to fix himself.
Yes, tú tienes que arreglar a ti. Okay, oh shit. Okay, see what I mean with this? It can put a little hole in the doll. But see, I'm not worried about that because when I put the new hair on her, I will most likely use a glue gun to glue it down and it will cover that. But right now, this fabric the face, it's kind of got a little dry rot. So it's very, very fragile. And I don't want to pull because I don't want to rip it. I'm gently trying to tug a little bit here, but only certain pieces. See, I got this here loose a little bit.
Even the hat is glued on?
Yes, only around the edge of her face. Dry rot is where something, it's dry, it's been setting. You have to Google it. Google dry rot for fabric.
Okay.
It's where fabric is very, very old and it can rot. Okay, got that lifted up. Oh, there's more paper. And the thing is, I have to be so very, very careful. Even though I'm going to put the iron-on fusion inside the doll's head to fix any tears, I don't want to do any damage if I don't have to. I don't want to do any kind of damage at all. I'm trying to restore her. Oh, shit. Oops, sorry. That put a little hole. But like I said, her face, it has some dry rot. Okay, we got a good pattern happening with the hat coming off. I hope I can maintain that. But the thing is, any little rip or tear like this, I can fix because I'm going to add the fusion inside the doll. This way you can get a better look. I've been restoring dolls for many years. I mean, since I was a kid. The first one I got a hold of was one that belonged to my cousin. It was an old 77 Superstar Barbie. And her dad threw it in the woods. My dad was deer hunting. That doll was so old by then. God. It was like an antique, but her arms had broke off. Her neck was broke. I took her like that, in that condition anyway. Took her and put a sock on her for a dress. And I kept her. Oh, there, see? I'm getting the hat off. I'm trying to be as gentle as possible. But see, once I put the fusion on the inside part of the body, it's going to make all of this fabric stronger, make it look new again. Okay, there we go. See, it's coming off. Trust me, I'm being as gentle as possible, but pouring a little stuff. We got it. Hats off.
Woohoo.
Thank God. Whew. But yeah, her face has dry rot real bad. And that's exposure to elements over the years. Like I said, I'm doing restoration. We're going to restore her. And I'm dropping her hat down on the floor. Now I'm going to focus on taking this apart. Well, in a minute. I want to try to get as much hair off as possible. Oh, shoot. It's okay. Regardless, I'm going to repair that. Because once I wash this glue, it might come up fresh again. And then it'll just drop off. Which is what I hope will happen. Okay.
That's delicate work.
Well, it is. It's difficult too. You see where I'm cutting, how that's just coming open now? But I promised her I was going to give her a restoration of her doll. But where that glue was, you know, that's what's causing me to have an issue at this moment. And that's with cutting the thread because the glue is there. And see, like here, see, she has a hole right there. But see that, once I get the doll and the fabric back into pieces, like when they, you just looked up dry rot, okay, now you understand why. I have to get iron fusion fabric sheets. I mean fabric sheets, dear God, what am I talking about? Iron on fusion, not to buy it by the yard. I already have 3 yards, but with the money she sent me to repair. Good night, Mary. I hope so. This is part 1. So I will show you guys part 2 and part 3 of this process. Because part 2 is going to come with dyeing and then ironing the fusion onto the back inside part of what's going to be sewed back together. And then I will start sewing her back together. But first we got to get it clean and we got to get the original color back and then iron it and then all that wonderful stuff. You heard that, didn't you? There was a hole there that ripped, but it'll work. It's gonna be okay. Yeah. Wow, there's holes all up here. I bet Pat didn't even know that it was like that. I'm pretty sure she didn't. Yes, I have to custom mix the dye with pink and orange. Do you want to see? I've already did this to one doll. Here is the finished result of Holly Hobbie. This doll, see, she has nothing. Look how round the face looks. You see it? Look up close. You see how pretty and smooth it is? She has brand new yarn hair that's longer and thicker. Look at her skin color.
Oh, I love her.
I had to do this doll the same way. So look at the legs. Yep. So I did everything I'm doing right now. I did it to that doll right there. So yeah. And I have to custom mix the dye. The custom mix, this is what I've done this before. So I get pink and orange dye and you do a specific mixture. So yeah. I'm wondering if I want to go ahead and put this in the washing machine tonight and go ahead and wash it and clean it and then dye it afterwards tomorrow. So I'm questioning that. Oh, wow. I just wrote, look at that. There's a hole right here in the back of her head. Now this was in the back where no one could see, right there. That's why I have to take her apart to use the fusion because nobody could have touched that. And I didn't do it, so. That happens from dry rot. Yeah. This is why some of these dolls, people will pay a lot of money for them in new light condition, but you know, these dolls were loved. They were slept with, played with, dragged around, thrown around. They set up in attics. Now, another thing that can cause dry rot for a rag doll is an attic because it's hot, humid, dry air, and it can cause the fabric to rot. And that's what happens. I think this doll was, I think she told me she was stored in an attic and she just found her and brought her down and she saw my video and now we're going to restore her.
Oh, she's going to be so happy to get her back.
She's gonna probably be so, if she sees this video, she's gonna probably be happy to see it in color and put back together. I mean, think about it. If this was your doll and you're watching someone on YouTube who's going to restore your doll, and you see them taking a doll that your son bought you. If you, let's say you have a son, pretend you have a son. He was a 13-year-old child when he bought this doll for you for Christmas as your Christmas present. And then you're watching on YouTube and you're seeing this person cut the stitches out of your doll and have her looking like this. Are you not going to freak out?
Yes, yes.
I would be freaking out. I would be crying. I would be in tears and everything. But Cindy Rabbit, who is also a musician, she talked me into going with her to doll making classes. So I went to a lot of doll making classes, and that's how I learned how to take dolls like this. Because I told her I love Hobbie. I said, but they're really, she was like, yeah, those are really old rag dolls. A lot of them have dry rot because the fabric is so old. And she's the one who taught me how to take the iron-on fusion, and you have to take the doll apart, dissect it, and then you have to wash it and dye it. And yeah, the iron-on fusion is what's going to really put it back together, and having everything iron straight, and then you sew it back together. That's what I think. I think it's going to be very rewarding for her to receive this doll and looking almost new-like again. And it's not another doll. It's her doll. It's not going to be a different doll. It's going to be the same doll. The only thing is she's going to be reinforced to be new-like again, but she's going to be better. So it's the original fabric. She is going to have new stuffing. I may add some stuffing at the bottom part of her body here, this torso piece, to add a little weight at the bottom. Look at my hands. Look at that from the scissors. Okay, so there's this panel. Oh my gosh.
What's a Chatty Cathy?
Who?
A Chatty Cathy.
I have no idea. It sounds like a girl named Kathy that talks a lot.
Amber wants one.
Look at that. See? There's this hair part of her face and body. Now I'm taking this hair part a piece. I'm taking it apart, which is probably better because with me doing everything in all these small parts, it's going to help me be able to, especially her face. I need her face separate because when I dye this, I need that iron-on stitching to go on the back. This is going to be the inside of her body, and I needed to fix the hole. So I need to iron that perfectly. And so, but I have to wash it first. It's going to be washed and cleaned first because I don't know if you can see it, but it looks really, it's really dirty. It's really dirty. And then, I mean, look at the color in the body. See that? I don't know if you can see the difference, but this looks nowhere in colorful. But we're going to wash it out first to get as much dirt out, and pray to God it shouldn't come to pieces. They're small pieces. Gracias igualmente. Thank God my anxiety medication is working. I feel more relaxed. There we go. Ta-da. So when this washes, I think the glue is going to come loose from the hair. Hopefully it does. And then after I wash it, I iron it. So I'm going to be pulling out. See these pieces that are folded under like that? I'm going to have all of that. It's not going to be folded. I'm going to pull it out like this, have it ironed flat. Make sure the coloring's right, and we are going to make her look new again. I'm also going to make a pattern of this. So once I have everything set up and I make a pattern as well, if anything happens, if the body gets damaged, I can replace the fabric with something else. So that's also why I'm going. I'm also going to buy some fabric in case I need to buy fabric and replace any part of her body that may become damaged. That includes her face. Yes, I can actually take the doll's face and create an exact replica of that. Now, you see here where it's been folded under? Look, I'm going to have to iron it straight, but look, you can see slight holes to there. Oh, and look right here, see? You can see like little holes where it was sewn, folded. But once I add the iron-on stitchery on the inside panel and everything, it's going to be so much better. Oh, wow. Yeah, this has got a lot of patched up stuff, but I'm going to make a pattern out of all these pieces. Once they're ironed out and stuff, I'm going to put it on paper, wax paper, and I'm going to make a pattern. So if any of the pieces end up so damaged and I have to replace them, I can. I'm not worried about the face because guess what? I'm an artist. So if any of the paintwork is messed up, I can, you know, create another replica of her face. But I'm gonna try not to do it. I'm gonna try to salvage and save every single part of this doll and reinforce it and make it new again. That's what you do when you restore a doll. You're taking it and restoring it to make it like new. Okay, so there's the other piece of her body, which goes over there. Here's the back of her head. See the dry rot hole, but now I'm going to undo all of the stitching for this. Oh, this is going to be a job. Oh, Jenny, you're so sweet.
And that.
But just think for someone who's not familiar with doing this, it would take them a lot longer than me.
Yeah, I wouldn't even attempt.
I've been live for an hour, so I've basically dissected the doll, took the hat off very gently within an hour. So it is time consuming. But see, the price is, some would be cheaper. It would be cheaper to spend the money to just buy another one off eBay than it would to have it restored.
Yeah,
but
not as sentimental.
It won't have the memories. It won't have that sentimental value that the original has. So this is why if you want something restored that you have and you want it to be restored and done right, todo fue muy bien, Diana. Gracias, Diane. There we go. But if you have something that means something to you and you want to have that same item, but to be reinforced, where it's been restored to be the same item, but better, yeah, you're going to pay more, you're going to pay money to have it restored. But in the end, it's going to be worth it because it's something that's given you many years of good memories. And that's what Pat wanted. Gracias, Diane. So the back of Hobbie's head is actually 2 pieces of fabric. One for each side of the back of her head. Y'all didn't know that, did you?
I was wondering why that was rounded.
Well, that makes it more rounded. See, once I reinforce this and do it, it's going to be a lot more rounded. Yeah. It'll be a lot more round because I'm not going to use this heavy old stuffing. I'm going to use something that's lighter and featherweight, the new kind of stuff. And see, there are pleats on. And I'm going to undo the pleats because, like I said, to make sure that this doll is going to be safely done, if I need to make a new piece of the doll, of any part of her, I will be able to make a pattern of this doll's body, the entire doll. So that's also what I'm going to do as well. Especially because some of the areas have dry rot. This is going to keep me busy. So my mom goes into the hospital Wednesday for surgery. I will, this, and tomorrow I'm going to repaint. I'm going to clean and repaint my YouTube winners doll. So I'm going to do that while this doll is going to be dyeing and washing and all that good stuff. So I have a lot going on to keep me busy throughout tomorrow and tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. Don't worry, all of you get to be a part of that.
Good, I've got my day planned for tomorrow then.
Yeah. So when I get up, that's what I'm going to do first. There we go. See, that's the back of her head. Gracias, Diane. So that's the back of her head right there. And see, that's why the Raggedy Ann doll pattern that I have, it's not the same as this doll's pattern. Holly Hobbie doll does not have the same, she's not made the same. She has a whole different pattern to make this doll, to make the rag doll. That's the head and everything. They made her skinnier than Raggedy Ann as well. There we go. I haven't even done the legs yet, but I'm not going to take the legs apart. I'm not taking her legs apart because they don't need it. They look fine. I'm just going to take the stuffing out and wash them.
You don't need it for the pattern though?
No. I know how to make a pattern out of it. I'm fine.
Okay.
But then too, I'm wondering if I need to put interfacing on the fabric. But to me, I see what appears to be a wet stain. I don't know. When I start taking the stuffing out, I have to see. To be honest, they use the clear fishing line thread to sew the bottom part of this. Yeah, I think I might have to take it apart. But see, this is glued. This is, the strap is glued on. No lo puedo decir. And I'm trying to keep it as original as possible. But I think the legs are going to be fine. Once I take this stuffing out and wash it and put in the new stuffing, I think it's going to be fine. Because my other Holly Hobbie doll right there, she has her original legs. I didn't redo nothing to her legs. All I had to do was give her new stuffing. So complete dissection of the entire upper part of the body. It's complete. All I need to do was wash it. So I may go ahead and wash it tonight in the washer. the good thing, because if you took this doll all put together with all this stuffing, she will come apart in the washing machine. It will come apart because of the oldness and the dryness. It will rip it to pieces. So in order to clean it, it's better if someone who knows how to restore dolls does this. Yes, I'm going to air dry this. I am not putting this in a dryer. It will air dry completely. No, this is not something I would put in a dryer. No, this will be something I do completely air dry. Let it just hang on a clothes hanger and set up and dry. Jenny, I have a question. Is it different hearing me on the phone and watching at the same time?
There's kind of like a delay. So like I turned the volume down on my phone and just listen to you in our phone call.
Okay.
Takes maybe like 3 or 4 second delay.
To be honest, see, I wish this was like Zoom where we could all show up in little squares and talk with each other. Because when I do this, I honestly, to be honest with you, Jenny, talking with you while I'm doing this has really took a lot of my anxiety. That's why I call you often. My anxiety is now gone. So I'm not having anxiety now. It's gone.
I'm happy. It makes me happy.
No, it makes me happy, and I feel so much more relieved. I was having a really bad anxiety tonight, and if any of you know what that's like, living with anxiety or any kind of mental illness, it is just so difficult. It takes over my life. That's why I can't go out and just get a regular job. I can't do it. I can't, when anxiety or panic attacks happen, I can't control it. But I thank God for blessing me with some good people in my life. Jenny, you are definitely one of them. So many of you who are, so many of you that are regular subscribers, you're always commenting, you're concerned. You have no idea how much you mean to me. You really don't. I mean, on a mental level. See this doll, her legs, this is all, her legs are sewn with fishing line stuff. And this body is cotton, and that's definitely going to cause it to rip and cause damage. I mean, she's already having dry rot. So I don't have a choice but to redo it, the whole thing. I have no choice. And it's going to be almost like making a whole new doll, because I'm going to have to cut all of this like this, but also I'm going to end up having to make like a pattern of this and then turn around and use the pattern and cut out. Look at this. You see that? I told you the arms and legs had this gray. They had this gray, and this is fibers. Look, it's nothing but thread and fibers. Threads and fibers. It's.
Oh my gosh, another one. Oh.
No, that's how these dolls were made. I mean, they were made very inexpensively. They were cheaply made.
But I worry about like death mites or something.
Ooh, there we go. I got one strap loose. I'm not going to cut it. I'm leaving it like that because it's sewn on. Ooh. So, yeah. So when I reinforce this with the fusible, with the fusion fabric stuff, when I reinforce the body, I'm also not going to be using fishing line. I'm going to be using polyester blend thread to put her back together. And I'm definitely not using any of this. Oh, I'm not putting any of this crap back in her. Oh God, that's gross. Now see, back in the day when they did this in the 70s, I mean, this is just they stuffed her with just where I think they were making the body, and they had all of this threads and remnants in the floor, and that's what they used to stuff them with. Sad, isn't it? Oh my gosh, don't worry. Almost done. I missed that, Amber. Mental health issues drain you. Yes, it does. It's mentally and physically draining. I mean, I've had panic and anxiety. I'm red here from breaking out. Really bad. Honey, I have so many dolls that I hug. I mean, honestly, when I went to Atlanta, I took Rainbow High. I took some Barbies. I took Tropical Miko, Island Fun Barbie. I took my Barbie princess that Jenny got me. I had her with me. And I took the plus size one, Daisy, with the pink hair. But I put her outfit on the newer doll that looks like a Miko.
You didn't have much time to spend with them, though. You're so busy.
Biden is 12,000 and some votes ahead of Trump.
Oh, they're still doing the counting?
Yeah, they still.
Oh, they're still counting votes, the mail-in ballots.
Get your tail in there.
Wow, he's only 12,000. Biden is only 12,000 some American votes ahead. But the thing is this, the Electoral College has already voted Biden in, and that's what does it. So it's pretty much done. All I know is this, it's been a whole different feeling in the atmosphere since Biden. Completely different. And when I say that, I mean in a good way. People feel less anxieties, less fears. I didn't watch it. I said I didn't watch it, and I didn't. I didn't want to see none of it. Oh my gosh, why is this not cutting as good? Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay. Oh my gosh. Complete dissection. Oh my gosh. And just think, I got one more leg to go. I think I'm going ahead and wash this tonight. I have some pink dye, and I'm going to go ahead and give her a pink base for the flesh part. And what I can do is show y'all that, how that works, to give you an idea. But tomorrow I will buy orange and pink dye to mixture. No, I'm not going to go ahead and put dye because I don't want to wet it no more than I have to, so I'll wait. But I think I'm going to go ahead and wash it and then let it. But then I think it's better if I wash it and then dye it, because if I do it while it's wet, it's better. It'll take better to dye. And see, I have to sew all of these pieces back together.
Can you do it on a machine?
Yes, I have a sewing machine, girl. I got a brother. My sewing machine is a brother's sewing machine. Of course I'm gonna do it with a sewing machine. Girl, I can't do this by hand. Lord have mercy. This was done by a machine. There we go. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, now I gotta do the back. Okay, this leg is almost, and to be honest, I can just make a pattern out of one of the legs, and because you just basically cut two. I'm really happy to have a pattern this size, because I'm definitely going to make one, and I use wax paper. Okay. So see how the leg looks to get that shape? It's amazing how back in the 70s when they made rag dolls, the intensity and the details and pattern it took. Love you too. Good night. Thank you. Yes, definitely going to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. I'm going to get my dye. I can use a coupon. Yay. So I need to pull that up. Oh God, my cat let my mom let the cat in, and she's crazy. She's going to be sniffing everything. But part of me really does want to wash the doll's body now to have it cleaned. But I know that it's better to wait and wash it and then dye it. What, honey? What, darling? What is it, Dixie? Huh? What? You don't understand what I'm doing? You'll be all right. Go relax. Get you some sleep. Huh? I love you too. Yeah, they use fishing line to sew this doll, her legs and her shoes. I don't understand that. There we go. See if this is coming up. Oh, hi, Determined for Good. I would love to have a giant rag doll like that. I am going to make a pattern out of this doll's body. She will be 31 to 32 inches tall. I am making a pattern out of this completely. But if you want one, I could probably make you one, the different color, the fabrics I get. It would probably cost like $150. So there you go. If you want one, I can make you one, but she's gonna be like $150. But it will be very well done. It will be well done. And the eyes, I can paint the eyes exactly like the original Holly Hobbie. Hand painted. Won't come off for anything. You can message me on my doll channel. If you want to do that, you can PayPal me the money. If you have it, you can go ahead and do it tonight. And tomorrow, while I'm going out, I'll go ahead and buy the supplies to do it. But I can make an identical replica of Holly Hobbie or any of her friends. Now, I can make the rag doll, the face, the skin, the body, but I can't make an exact replica of the dress because they don't sell that type of flory fabric. But I can make you something very similar. I can come up with something very similar. In other words, you can tell me your favorite color and I can find fabric for her dress to do that. I think 150 is good to do a custom doll 31 inches tall. Doesn't that sound reasonable? Because it takes a lot of stuffing. It's good to, I have a good sewing machine. It's a brother. But then buying the different colors of fabrics and stuff like that. But I can definitely do it. Okay, she said yes. You can message me on Facebook on Selena's Glamorous Dollhouse. You can send me a message. I'll get it now. And I will send you my PayPal address. And I will go ahead and I can pick up the materials tomorrow. I will buy everything tomorrow, which that'll be good. That'll add more for me to do to keep me busy. Because my mom's going to have 2 weeks of recuperating, which means I will be cooking and stuff like that. Trying to get her to eat healthy. But yeah, I'm going to be ironing this out. I'm going to be making a pattern out of the original. This is a huge doll.
Love it.
Oh, you want pink? We can do pink floral. What do you I'll try to find something a little vintagey looking at Hobby Lobby with pink florals. So there you go. We'll do that. And I'll give her a pretty...
That's Amber that loves pink.
Honey, I think pretty much most of us love pink. I do. I love pink. I love turquoise. Do you know what a lady did? Oh, never mind. I put it in storage. Yeah, Diane likes pink and purple. So yeah, you can do that. And what I can do is try to find something with some florals. I would try and come up with that, and we'll do that. Oh my God, that's right, the doll and the dress. I can do that with 150. 150, yeah. Because it's going to take a lot of cotton and then the fabrics. I won't be able to get all of it on sale, but I can get the main color on sale. We can do that. Determined for good, so yeah. You love the honey. That's two of us. That's why I love Holly Hobbie. This is Pat's doll. She's one of my subscribers and viewers. And I'm doing a complete restoration of her original Amy doll. I didn't even know these dolls came in 31 inches. I knew they come in 26, but not 31. So yeah, you can just wire that and I'll use the money and buy everything I need tomorrow to make her for you. Because I'm taking the pieces of this doll, and once I've washed it and dyed it, ironed it out, I'm going to put it on wax paper and I'm going to make a pattern. So there's one leg completely done. There's the bottom of the foot, but I'm making a pattern of all of these pieces. All of these pieces are going to be made into a pattern. Holly Hobbie, honestly, is, and she's still collected to this day. She's, to be honest, she's a part of America's history in rag dolls. Raggedy Ann and Holly Hobbie are an amazing part of history and the doll of rag dolls. The popularity of that brand is still popular today as ever. Let me see. I'm going to look on my Facebook page. Determined to Good. If you can message me. Oh, yes, honey. I love you. She's rubbing on this doll's leg. I'm giving her kisses. Oh, Jenny, you sent me a picture. Okay, I'll look at it in a minute. I'm going to. Selena's Glamorous Dollhouse. You can message me there. I'm hoping maybe she sent something and then I will be able to respond. Because if we can do it now, I have a PayPal card. So the money will go in the PayPal card and I'll be able to use that at Hobby Lobby tomorrow. I'll go ahead and buy the fabric tomorrow to make the doll and the dress and the yarn for her hair. I can go ahead and get it tomorrow while I'm there. Oh, what am I doing? Selena's Glamorous Dollhouse. I love my kitty. Oh my God. 10 hours ago. Okay, Determined for Good. Here is my Selena's Glamorous Dollhouse. If you want, go ahead, send me a message. I will give you my PayPal address and you can PayPal me the money and I will go ahead. I will buy all the fabric tomorrow. I will go ahead. I will get some more stuffing and I will get the fabric for the dress. I will get everything at once. In fact, I'll go live on YouTube so everyone can see the process of me doing that. See, that's what I mean. I really don't make money doing this. I'm not making money doing this because trust me, the materials I use are expensive. It really is. And the coupon I can only use on one thing. love you too, Dixie. Look at her rubbing on my leg. Look at my kitty. Yeah. But no, I tell you, if you can do it now, that way it'll already be in there. Because when I get up in the morning, I don't know if I'm gonna look at my phone or not. And that way it'll already, I know where to go because I have a PayPal card, so the money will automatically go on the card, and I'll just use the PayPal card. But what you can do also with PayPal, or on the private, on my messages for Selena's Glamorous Dollhouse, you can just let me know some of the colors you like, so I can do pink. Oh, it's gonna be so pretty. She's gonna be gorgeous. Look at my cat rubbing on me. I love you. I love you. Dixie, guess what? Your daddy says hi. He cheated on us. Look at her. She's like, look, she took her head the other way. She's like, I don't want him to see me then.
Oh
But
my gosh, she's precious.
but no, when I buy stuff for dolls, I use the best fabric possible. And see what's making one not to get fabric, and then I'm gonna have to dye it. So tomorrow I'm buying the pink and orange dye. I'm reading, okay. To use for the upper part of the body, the arms and the face, torso pieces. But yeah, I'm making a pattern out of Pat's doll to reassure that everything's gonna be okay. But I also want to make sure I can get all of these stains out as much as possible. You see the color of this? You see the color inside? This dark color will make the white look dingy. So I'm not going to be using any of this. I'm going to be using all new stuff. All of that I'm going to throw away, because it can also cause it to stain. But I'm going to use brand new. I'll probably get a box. I have one downstairs, a box of filler. But you'd be amazed how much filler it takes to stuff one of these dolls. It takes a lot of filler. It takes a lot of stuffing to put in these dolls. There we go. Yes. Oops. Why did they glue it all the way up there? It's usually not done like that. Oh my, they did. They glued the whole strap. Oh, thank God I did it. Look at the difference. Look how white it was there. Look how dingy it is. I'm going to wash it. I'm going to wash this in Mexican washing powder. The Mexican kind. Look how stained it is. You see all that brown in there? And I have for this all, I chart, oof. I have to get fusible interfacing so this original fabric can be protected and reinforced to be stronger. Oh, thank God. I gotta put my legs out straight. It's an hour and 40 minutes to take it all apart. It's been an hour and 40 minutes since I started. And just think, I have to wash this, then I have to dye. I don't have to dye the legs. Those are going to be fine. But I'm going to dye the fabric. So all I got to do is wash this here and get it nice and clean. They did. They used fishing line. Considering how thin and fragile this fabric is, I can't believe these dolls have stood the test of time. I mean, well, a lot of them didn't. They made thousands and thousands, and they didn't. I think that's why we don't have that many on eBay. But I like the fact that I can make a pattern of this and I can actually make it and I can actually paint it just like the original. Look, you whispered. That is so cool. Jenny, I'm still have to send you your ballerina dolls. Do you want one? I have.
Oh, yes. No. Please don't get rid of them. I'm going
Jenny, I am not getting rid of your dolls. I would never do that.
Okay. See how quickly I spoke up?
Yes, but I would never do that to you or anyone else. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they used fishing line on this. I'm so glad I have plenty of thread, but I will be using my brother's sewing machine to get this girl sewn back up with all new materials, some good stuffing.
It's like stuffing that comes from a pillow.
Yep. You can buy stuffing that's made for dolls, stuff like that. I have it. I'm using two different kinds. One's heavier than the other. Eric was on here earlier. He can tell you. He watched me make a blanket. He knows I can sew. I buy patterns. I've made my own long dresses and skirts. My black dress that I wore for my choir, for the choir, I made that dress. I bought the fabric and the pattern and made the dress for a choir.
Holy cow.
But the Holly Hobbie I showed you, I took her apart like this. Oh. See, this is the kind of community I like having, where everyone can kind of come together and you all get to conversate with each other. Everyone, we are so similar and so far apart, but we're able to come together here as doll collectors and share so many similar life experiences and things. I really owe you a lot tonight, Jenny, because my anxiety was so bad. You being on the phone with me is so much better than you typing something up on my screen because I can't keep looking up. So the fact that you've been here for me like this means everything. Oh, thank God. I just...
It is all of my pleasure, believe me.
Pete, I'm telling you, it's... Unless, if you live with anxiety, then you know what I'm talking about. But for me, living with anxiety, it has destroyed my life. I can't get a regular job like a regular person because my anxiety starts at being anxious, but then it turns into a panic attack. And oh my God, to have that happen, it just destroys. It takes over your life. It just destroys it. You can't. It's just hard. Period. So, to be honest, I don't have patience. But when it comes to something doll related, I have all the patience in the world. And I love the fact that I'm able to come on and I can relate to people older and younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
But you see how this is coming? Once I wash this and iron it, yeah, I'm going to wash this tonight. I'm going to go ahead and wash it because I think with it dry, the dye will absorb much better. I'm not going to dye the shoes. They don't need it. And I'm not going to dye her legs, but I am going to wash everything tonight. Let it dry and iron it. And then once it dries, after it's ironed, I'm going to make a pattern out of this here body. And yes, I can make an exact replica of this. Now, she wants pink, but I'm probably going to give her doll's feet. I'm probably going to make them black. the shoes, like here.
Yeah, like Mary Jane.
Yeah, like here, like the white legs. So yeah, this is a 26-inch tall. This has fat, all new cotton inside the leg. So white legs, black Mary Janes. I can find a pink floral dress. I'm gonna look for different types of pink florals. So I can use like a pink fabric with small tiny flowers for the underwear for her bloomers and for her hat. And I can use maybe a white fabric with pink flowers for the sleeves and for the ruffle. And then find another type of pink fabric similar that's maybe floral, pink floral. And I can do her hair this color, and it's gonna look really good. This color of hair will look good, that color of yarn. It's gonna look very pretty and sort of natural, but also give you that Holly Hobbie look of vintage and inspiration, but out of new fibers. See, I know how to do this stuff. I can do that. I'm an artist, so I know how to blend it all together.
I can't wait to see it done.
Oh, I can't wait to do her doll. I can't wait to do this hair restoration, but also then turn around and use the pattern from this to make a whole nother doll from scratch for someone. That's going to be so awesome. Because if she does that tonight, what I would do tomorrow after I've made the pattern for this, I'm going to have to cut out the fusible interfacing the same size as this. But what I'm going to do with this here, once it's been ironed and everything, I can put the fabric for her doll and the interfacing and cut it out at the same time. So I can go ahead and start cutting out her doll to prepare for sewing. At the same time, I'm cutting the interfacing to fuse with this here fabric to reinforce to make this strong. Oh my God, someone said that Elsa doll was only $35 at Target.com. I just caught that. See, my
Lovely Dolls bought it.
Huh?
I wonder if Lovely Dolls bought it.
Oh, here she is. Okay. Thank you, sweetheart. I got your message. Dark brown. It's on, sister. Oh, thank you for giving me the details. I'm sending you my PayPal address right now. There you go. You got it. There you go. You can just put it in. Tomorrow, I will get everything I need. And we can make her. Look, Diane Crystal says, oh, that's great. I would start. Well, I can make them. I made one like this, and she's in storage. She has this dark brown hair, but she's only 26 inch. You're very welcome, Determined for Good. And I'm going to use your name on YouTube. I'm not going to use your real name. It's like with Jenny, you know, for her as well. I try to keep everyone's identity private as possible. You deserve that.
That doesn't bother me, Paul.
Oh, yes, a white pink. That would be good. Okay, I would like to have you make me one of the very, yes, this is a huge rag doll, 31 to 32 inches tall. Light pinks, yes. Yes, I can do the hair color, any color you want, basically. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that so much. Dark brown hair. It's on. It is on. We're good. Thank you for sending me this. I have details. The good thing is I'm able to get everything tomorrow, the supplies and all. So I can buy everything I need and won't have to go back out. And my mom, I know she's going to look forward to it. My mom has surgery, so tomorrow is Tuesday. She has surgery on Wednesday, and then to give her a chance to buy stuff she needs. Okay, here we go. See these stains in here? Can y'all see that stain coming through there? Look at that. Yeah. I hope all of that washes out. But I am going to wash this tonight. It is going in the washing machine tonight. And I'm buying all new material for stuffing. Oh, this is even stained. Well, I hope I can find a picnic basket. I hope I can find like a patch looking pink. Hobby Lobby does not have a huge selection, but it's okay. I can always go to Joann's as well. The detergent I use the Foca, the Mexican detergent, or Pino, that type of Mexican detergent. It's powder. It's really good at getting stains because when I washed his clothes when I lived in the mountains, he worked with chickens and stuff. He had to gather them up and they would be sent to wait, I don't remember how this is done. So they did that first and did this last one. Don't worry, she'll look good, I promise. I'll get you a nice dark brown. I probably have a dark brown yarn already. Because, see, sometimes if I ever do a project like this, I try to go ahead and get extras for later. I'll show you in a minute. Because I have lots of yarn here already.
Yeah, the yarn that you use to reroute your
Cabbage Patch. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, this doll has a lot of dry rot. And I'm going to have to use infusion on every single part of this doll's body. Yeah, well, I've already bought 3 yards of fusion. So that's going to help reinforce it. But I'm going to have to do all of it. Yeah, it's a big job. But it's worth it, you know? It's absolutely worth it. And the good thing is, like with me having a pattern to make one from scratch to look identical, it's going to be all new fabric, so they don't have to worry about dry rotting and all of that kind of stuff. And this is, this thread that they use is like fishing line. That's not good. I don't know why they did that. But nevertheless, Pat's doll is, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to restore her to new so her doll can be fabulous, and she deserves that. You know, this is something our son got her for Christmas. He was only 13, so it's a heirloom, and it's sentimental to her. It means a lot to her, and that was one thing she told me on the phone, was the sentimental value of it. And you can't put a price tag on that. And you can't replace it either. So it's good for that. I spent money in taking doll making classes. I want to say thank you all so much for joining me for this very unique video. Honestly, I had no intentions. I didn't plan this. Didn't have intentions on doing it. What you see, I mean, when I come live, it's just, it is what it is. This is it. Jenny, what dolls have you been playing with lately?
The dolls that I've been playing with?
Yes. Which ones have you been enjoying lately?
I just got Poppy.
You did? You got Poppy? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I washed all the glue out of her hair.
That was a spritz, a very strong spritz. I'm surprised you didn't get Skylar. I love Skylar and Poppy.
Yeah, I see that she had gone on sale on the Walmart in Canada here, but she sold out. So.
Target? Oh, that's right. Target's not there. She's in your Walmart store, though.
I don't go out, So
No,
I
no,
can
no.
only
What you can do is,
purchase online.
yes, go to Walmart.com.
Yeah.
I would try to go
And
ahead and
she's
get
on
it.
for 29 Canadian, which was really, really cheap in your money.
Then you should try to go ahead and get her. I did get Bella. Bella has been ordered. There we go. There's the bottom of the foot. I remember my doll making classes having to cut out the bottom of doing this. Thank God I know how to do it. But I'm going to end up having to pull out all of this plastic thread. But the thing is this, when Pat gets this doll back and it looks brand new again, and her knowing that it is the same doll that her son bought her for Christmas last year, and for the results of her,
I'm just thinking about it.
the reward for me is how much she's going to love it. It's done. The doll, it took me 2 hours to take the doll apart. Wow. And here it is. So yes, I am going to go downstairs and I am going to wash her now. Wait, give me a minute. I need water.
Yeah, and put all of the nasty stuff outside.
I'm going to leave it over there in the box for now. My cat's not going to mess with it.
Your kitty won't get into it, right?
No, she's right here. She's not interested in that look. Oh, see how badly? Look how badly stained. Can you see the stains?
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, the doll has that. So, but look, I'm going to go ahead and wash it because I know that when I dye it tomorrow, it's going to be so much better and clean. But I will show you the detergent I'm going to use because I'm going to go to sleep once I get this in the washer. And I'm going to show you the fuse, the iron-on fuse that I have. I had 3 yards of it. That way I know I have enough. That was like $5. The thing is that makes it so expensive is all of the pieces. So I have a new washing machine. So it's going to be all spread apart. The doll, everything has been dissected. Now the secret, great, let me move my mama's bloomers. The secret to this is making sure that it's filled with water. I want a deep clean for sure. Yeah, I'm going to use cold water and deep clean. So the detergent, oh, I don't have the bag. But when I go to Walmart, I go to the bag of where they have the washing detergent, and I buy the Mexican kind. And trust me, I'm putting 2 big cups of the washing. It is powder.
Mexican
But
powder?
I'm telling you, oh my God, it is going to be good. But I put it on max. Well, I'm gonna do medium. The water fill is on medium because I like to have lots of water. This way the soap can go through the fabric and really get rid of all of those stains. The soap and water is going to go into all of the fibers of the fabric and get it super clean. Look, oh my God. My mom's sister made these. Look at that. These are those little pellets that you iron and melt together. My mom's sister made these for her. Oh, let me fix her thing here. That's the manger. What baby? Oops. Oh my gosh, they want to fall or something. My mom loves Christmas. I want a Santa Claus doll. I had one when I had my house. I don't know what happened to him. My mom's sister makes that stuff. I come from a very talented family, very artistic. You see how it's sudsing? Let me turn this around. There's part of her. Huh? What? A delicate skin? Yeah, I put all of her parts in here. You know why? Because it's going to fill with water. And all of the water and all the soap is going to go through all of the fibers. It's going to remove a lot of the stain. See how it's sudsing? But see, a lot of water is going to get in here. I add a lot of soap. And the reason why I add a lot of soap is so that it's going to get a lot of water in there. It's going to get almost half full of water. And I add a lot of extra soap because that is going to pull out all of those stains and it's going to make it extra clean. Yeah, and so tomorrow to be it's gonna be a lot easier to dye. So when I dye it, oh, here's the fuse. See, I bought this here. It's fusible shear weight interfacing. Great for soft and drapable. You can cut it in any direction. Collars, cuffs, pockets, or fronts. So you can use it to make purses or like this here. So I got this here. It's kind of thin and it's strong. And that's what I'm going to use to reinforce all of the doll's body parts. We're going to make them extra strong. And the thread I'm going to use is by Clarks and Coates. I'm going to be using white thread. Yarn. I need to look at my yarn. So I have all of my supplies here. I even got, see, like the little small sharp scissors, which I'm going to keep out. I'm going to have fun with this project. And another thing is too, while I'm doing this, I'm also going to be, once I make the pattern, hold on, I need to go ahead now and get stuffing. Oh my gosh. This I need to put over here. Okay. I have yarn in here. What is that? Oh, it's a pillow. Okay, we'll put this here with some sweater. Close it. My Cabbage Patch Kid has this whole room smelling. Okay, Chucky.
Oh, there's Chucky.
I'm sorry if y'all heard something. What was that? She said it sounds like a good workout. No, I pooed it. Oh my God. So these are my replacement ballerinas. I put them in the closet so they don't bother anything. I'm laughing because I just can't imagine the noise that y'all might be hearing. Okay. Gem in a hologram box. You know, I'm really shocked because I had no idea I would be doing this. But I can put this in a better order. Now that I'm taking it out, I'll put it back in a better order. My shabby chic quilt. I need to put upstairs. Someone's laughing. Oh my God, why? I'm looking to see what they wrote. I'm joking. Jenny, you're laughing, girl. What you laughing at? Don't laugh too. Well, I'm medicated from anxiety medication. Yes, Melissa. So there's nothing in these boxes. These boxes are empty. These boxes are empty, but I got them because in case I decide I want to sell something or have to, I can. Oh, here we go. See? Got my stuffing. I need to get that out. Richard must be sleeping tonight. Oh my God, Barbie. Oh my God. Why are these Barbies in here? Oh my Lord. Oh, I play with these. Here's Tropical Barbie. She needs more
What we
hair.
forgot about?
Oh my God, I found both of them. Look at these. I was sorry. I thought I needed another one. Look. Oh my God. Oh, they're beautiful. Oh my gosh. Her hair is perfect. Oh Lord. Oh. I think I put these in here recently. I don't remember quite offhand, but love them. All right, I gotta keep the other one out. Oh, there's another Tropical Barbie. Oh my God. Okay, which ones I like best? Oh, she needs more hair. It's too thin. Darn it, I can't put, I have to keep them both out. I am from Mizoram. I don't know what that is. Where is that? Well, just don't look and comment on my booty. Okay, put this here. Okay, this is fabric, some blue yarn. Okay, that can go back down. I'm looking for my yarn. Oh my God. No, sorry boxes. I'm looking and I'm thinking. Oh, I'm trying to figure out which one of these is. Oh my God. My antique doll. See my antique doll power phone. All about that bass. Oh snap.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Yeah, someone's talking about all about that bass. Yes, I have plenty of it. Oh, I have this color of thread. So this is basically what I'm going to use. This would be a nice color to use on Determined for Goods doll. It's a nice toasted almond. Wait, where are the other colors? Dixie, I need you to move.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, I'm going to need the wooden spoon to stuff the body. Look at it. I have American Girl Caroline. I need to restore her and get her hair. Okay. What? Okay. Take that back out. Now my cat decides she wants to run. All right. Oh no, those are dolls in boxes. I have some yarn in my room. I need to hang this up. Oops. Those are 28-inch Barbies. Yes, we have Chucky. My Chucky, he's such a sweetheart. He's a good guy. It's okay, Jenny. He's actually a good guy.
I'm glad that you keep him in the closet.
Okay. Put this up there. That over there. Look. But look. Fabric dye got on his head and destroyed him. I want to clean him up and donate him and give him to my aunt, my dad's sister. Well, it's a little girl. It's got a pink bow on the head. So, oh, I found some white fabric. Oh yes, that's perfect to use for legs because this is thick. Oh yeah, I can make the legs out of this. So while I'm in here, I'm having to get up fabric that I can use also for legs. Set that there. There's my box up there. Oh, a Barbie outfit. Okay, leave that out. I found my thread. My yarn. My box of yarn. I just found it. No, yellow. Oh, this is a pretty. Oh, this is pretty. Which one's darker? Because she said dark brown. Oh my God. This is the color for Amy. I'm trying to read comments. Yes. So I'm going to use this thread this yarn for the Amy doll that I'm restoring. So I got that for her. That's going to work great.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. Well, see, when I can get it on sale, I buy extra because I use it to work on Cabbage Patch Kids as well.
Is it possible to reroute a cabbage patch that has like a hard head?
I do it. I like the ones at CabbagePatchKids.com. I like doing those.
Like I have my cabbage patch kids from when I was little.
Oh.
Like 1980.
Right, yeah, I'll reroute those.
You can reroute it. Its
Yeah.
head is really hard.
Yeah, but I do it. But what does she have ponytails?
No, she has like the little loops, like short hair but little loops.
Oh God, no! I hate to do those.
No, but if you take them out and you put in you take them out and you put them in a different way.
Well, if you want pigtails, yeah, that's very easy. I can do loops, 2 rows of loops for bangs, and then with the little loops around the bottom, and we can give her thick full hair and 2 nice ponytails that come down. We can do that very easily and beautifully. So, and then
I would like that very much.
Well, I can do that for you. I don't mind.
Because her hair is like all frayed.
Yeah, I can do that.
Like there are fuzzies all over it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that. That's not a problem. Dixie, please do shut up. I need to hang these up. I'm just not gonna do it right now. I'll just throw it over there. My ballerinas, the reason I haven't opened these yet is because I'm going to wait to send you your dolls first. And then I will do those to look like the other ones. Dixie, stop it. This is Chucky's box.
She follows you.
Yeah, this is Chucky's box. The good thing is I got to put the stuff back in the closet, but back in order. A better order than what it was. And I also have my gun. The good thing is I have her Amy doll, Her Amy doll is going to have this yarn. That's going to be very pretty for her. I also have this white fabric to do Determined for Good. That would be the thicker white fabric to make her doll's legs out of. And while I'm looking to see what else I have that, so I don't have to buy anything extra. Dixie, get out of the closet. Here's more fusible, but that's too thick, which would be really good for her face. So the doll I'm restoring, this will work better for the doll's face. This is a wooden stick. It's good for stuffing down into the feet, things like that. No, I don't have a pink floral. I have that, but I don't know if she's gonna want that for her doll. So I will wait and see what I see at the store. Instead, I have pink thread. I don't have to worry about that. Thank God. Oh, good. I can now let the Barbie dolls up there. So I made better room. This is the vacuum for my car. Oh, great. I found more stuffing. Good, good. That's a plus. So I have more stuffing. Let me tell you something. You see all of this? It takes all of this entire bag to stuff one of those dolls. I'm trying to read. Don't sell your good guy, he's too special. I'm not going to sell that one. I got rid of the other one. I sold the other one. But I'm still making payments on that one because I have a PayPal credit card and it's definitely up and I have no intentions on using it. I use it for the Chucky, but no, that thing, I don't want to use that anymore. Okay, so everything I need here, I'm going to set it over here. That way I know where it's at, and it's not going to be in my mom's way. That includes cotton. Oh, thank goodness I have it. Oh, set my blanket back in. Right there. Now my antique doll, I need to restore her. My antique doll, I need to restore her as soon as possible. But I'm going to do it in the fall. I will restore her. Oh, American Girl box, Truly Me 82. Oh my God. Whew, I don't know about you, but that got me exhausted. Okay, I have 3 yards of Fusion. Oh, let me see. Let's go check on how her Hobbie doll, how the parts are being washed. Let's take a look. Wow. Y'all ready to see this? Look at all the soap. Is that enough soap? Oh, here.
Oh my good golly gee.
Well, I have to because she had some dry rot to her and I have to make sure that the doll is going to be washed properly. So here's a piece of her
I hope
skin.
it doesn't overflow.
No, it ain't gonna overflow. This is part of her arm. But I have to do it this way in order for this to come out clean. You know, this is the only way. I have to put in a lot of soap, a lot of water in order for it to come out clean. See this here? There's something, look, see, that's detaching. That's the glue. I wonder if this is her face. No, it's the back of the head, but see how soapy it is? That's what I want. That's what happens with restoration. These are her panties. These are the bloomers. Let me see. Oh, look at that. The stains, they're kind of coming out. That's good. I found her face. Here's her face in my hand. That's very important for me to look at. See, there's her face. You know why it's important for me to look at that? To check and see it coming clean. But also to see if that is going to get loosened from the soap and water. But it's not getting damaged. So she's getting nice and clean. So that's why I fill it like this with lots of soap. And I put deep clean. So. Hi Selena, your parcel is on the plane almost to LA. Oh, well thank you, sweetie. Yes, we have a 2-hour, 20-minute party happening. Richard, you and Mom would have been delighted to see this party. I keep pulling this up. The good thing is I'm still wearing a brassiere, thank God. So it won't be no peep show. All purpose ammonia. I took an original Hobbie doll. I'm doing a restoration on her for one of our members, for Pat. So I am restoring her original Hobbie doll, Amy, her Amy doll. So I'm going to make her look new again, as much as possible. I think I did put too much water in. Yeah, it's a lot of soap, but it's going to be so worth it. So worth it. Because all of that water, all that extra soap, it's washing through every single fiber of the doll's body and her face. It's going to get rid of those stains. It's going to get rid of all the dirt. And it's not going to damage the doll's original fabric. So when you wash an old doll like that, you need the extra water and soap for it to flow through the fabric. So the soap and water goes right through the fabric and it can get rid of all the stains that's on it. My mom put up the Christmas tree. So I wanted to see how big this fusion is to make sure I don't need any more of it. What are you doing, Jenny? Hello? You're what?
I said I'm chatting with Diane.
Okay, so here's the fuse. Yeah, see, it's not too thick. It's kind of thin. And this is what I'm going to use for that whole doll's body. Lots of this. Good night, Melissa. Dirt sitting on those. Yeah, I know. And this is a rag doll, but I have this here to use to help fix the face. I'm going to iron. It's iron. This is the iron fusing, interfacing. That's going to go on the inside the doll. It's going to patch up the holes. It's going to do all that good stuff. And it's thick. It's thick. It's a bit thicker and more. Oops, I ripped it. Look. But once it's ironed onto that fabric, it's going to make it super strong. So I might get some a little bit thicker as well tomorrow. So that's why I'm looking at it. Because I have 2 of these large rag dolls coming in as well. I might have to do the same thing to them. But one thing about this here fusing, it's thin enough, it's going to work, it's going to make it perfect. Pin, powder piece, interfacing, cut, trim, seam allowance. Fuse will show it on the wrong side of fabric. Then steam, based along edges with tip of iron, remove pins. Cover it with a damp press cloth with an iron set to a wool steam setting. Press firmly or place for 4 to 10 seconds. Lifting, overlapping iron and facing is fused. Steam, press on right side, let fabric cool, then check the bond. I have to wash my Teddy Ruxpin's clothes. Okay. There is no pre-shrinking required. Pre-test with a swatch of fabric. Fusing is not recommended for triacetate, lace, seersucker, or rainwear. This is for cotton. The doll's made of cotton, so it'll work. machine wash warm, 100% polyester, acid free. And so this is going to give the doll the exact thickness for repair that we need. Perfect. And this is 3 yards.
Is that enough to do the whole doll?
Yes, 3 yards. This is more than enough to do the whole doll. Absolutely. That's why I bought 3 yards of it. And it's the perfect thickness. It's not too thick and it's not too thin. Richard, I am restoring an original Holly Hobbie doll. This video has been 2.5 hours long. One of our members here, Pat, she mentioned to me on a live, she needed her Holly Hobbie rag doll, which is 31 inches tall. Huge, beautiful doll. I had to undo all of her original stitches. I had to cut all the original stitch of the entire doll, take out all of the original stuffing, which was very, very bad condition. And I think it was making the doll damage more. So I'm going to replace it with brand new stuffing that I have. What I'm going to do to the lower half of the doll, of her torso, where the head and body connect, the body part, the lower part and the bottom, I'm going to use a little bit of her original stuffing, the white kind, maybe, to make it heavier for her setting. But yeah, the dolls could be a lot lighter. And maybe put some in her shoes as well to get that little weight. But this is going to reinforce the entire doll, every single part of her fabric, and make it stronger. Because I took it apart in pieces, I don't have to be worried about the doll fabric coming, I don't have to worry about the doll coming to pieces in the washer. Because I've already taken her body apart. And once I wash it and dye it, I think what I'm going to do is wash it now, and then I'm going to end up drying it. I'm going to iron this on. Then I'm going to dye it. I ordered her. I have Bella Parker ordered from Target.com to be delivered, but tomorrow me and my mom, we're going to Hobby Lobby, and from there we're going to the Target. If they have her in stock, I'm going to go ahead and pick her up in stock. I'll just keep one in the box to collect and one to do. I plan on going through a lot of my older dolls in storage and sell them and let them go because I love the Rainbow High dolls. And I want the whole entire collection and continue collecting. The thing is, those dolls, MGA put them out to experiment. When they saw how fast they were flying off shelves, that's why Bella came in. Bella was actually a sketch of a possible prototype. They went ahead and published her in the African American coming out. When they saw that, yes, I'm getting all of them. Sunny is African American, but because demand is so high, that's why they went ahead and published. Not publish, put them in manufacturing at the factory, and that is why they've already got line 2. Line 2 is already in production. So, this doll in African American, they'll be in stores by Christmas. By the end of this year, probably part 2 will be coming out because these dolls have been so popular. Now they're going to create an entire line for them where it's going to be a huge line of these dolls. We're going to end up seeing a house for them, a car, vehicle. We're going to see all of this stuff.
Fashion packs?
Yeah, possibly. I don't know about fashion packs, but it's possible.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yes, I'm going to do a review on her. What, darling? I need to put this fusible. How are the little bugs of chips? Richard, the chips you sent, they've been gone. Me and my mom went through them within 3 days.
What's a bug of chips?
I think he means a bag.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, all of us know. Come on. I try to talk in my phone. When I talk in my phone, it doesn't understand my English or Spanish. So I got the worst part. Oh my gosh, I'm looking something to drink. No. Don't want anything in here. God, I know I'm wearing big pajamas that don't fit me. But my mom tells you I like big clothes, so I'm actually this skinny. But anyway, doesn't matter. I'm in pajamas. Listen to this thing go. Zin, zin, zin. See, Richard's in your washing machine. That's a lot of soap. Well, I'm not going to add fabric softener. I don't need that. What I need is to make sure that this doll comes clean. I want the stains out. Oh my God, why are you taking so long? Oh, it's a wash. Okay, fine. And I wanted a deep clean. I need a deep clean. I'm thinking what else I could have put in because I'm going to dye it. Oh, let me think. No, I don't see it down there. I'm looking for something cleaning. My mom does not have Clorox. Richard heard my washing machine and he's like, I think there's something wrong. No, this is the new washing machines and that's how they work. See, I got a deep rinse. The water level's high. I am going to reset it on medium. So when it rinses, it'll be on a medium. But I need it to get full of water. That protects the vintage fabric of her. Look at all the suds. Looks like Christmas in the washing machine. Okay. Well, guys, I'm going to let you all go. I will talk to you soon. So, yes, I'm exhausted. I'm letting that wash. And then I'm going to try to flatten it out. Oops, okay. Here's Dixie. Thank you all for staying for so long. I will talk to you later. Stay tuned for part 2 of this video.